Gone are the days of exercising for fun. Instead, you will need to combine athletics with crucial survival activities. The greater your endurance, the further you can go. Just be certain to be mindful of others. And now, charisma. What is it made of? Unlike the clean, wholesome America you may recall, the wasteland will be a distrustful place, full of unsavory characters and few morals. Earning the trust of your fellow man is an often overlooked key to survival. One way to prove your trustworthiness is through fair commercial exchange. Your renowned charisma will enable more favorable bartering. Don't get greedy now. Use your charismatic nature to negotiate your way out of tense moments. Having friends is always of value. How else do I find friends, you may wonder? You may find an impromptu cocktail hour helps to ease social stress. Your charisma will help you avoid the perils of addiction, but not the immediate effects of drink. So practice moderation, or you'll find out who your real friends are the hard way. You will find that even wild animals can be charmed by your charisma. Looks like you've found a new pal. Oh, don't get carried away there, big fella. Our next area of attention is intelligence. With all the talk of physical survival in the wasteland, you may forget that sometimes it's survival of the smartest. An empty mind is a vessel for knowledge, and intelligence is the key to unlocking opportunity and adapting to your new world above ground. Your advanced know-how will grant you access to new places and new technologies. Space age, isn't it? Intelligent survivors are also more inventive, creating technological wonders of their own. Note that the S in science stands for safety. And when the tables are turned against you, don't be afraid to set aside your refined intelligence for the raw instincts of survival. Just don't lose your head. Now, let's discuss the uses of agility. A nuclear blast and the subsequent fallout will have many adverse effects on life as we know it. Intensive, prolonged radiation exposure may transform those above ground into decrepit, rotting beings that have lost their ability to reason. They will likely be without common manners and quick to anger. You must learn to make the most of...
Actually going to unmute my mic from the start today. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Shul. How is everyone? Lost the game. Right, it's back. Raw! Working and lurking, are you? How are you, Laura? How you doing, love? So, we're back in the world of Fallout 4 this week. Reason being, like I explained yesterday, I want to play Fallout London, but with it being a total conversion mod, ideally I'd need to get this finished first. So, before I start fucking around. So, we've still got a fair amount to do, so it's still going to be a couple of weeks before I'll be able to play London. But we're going to start off this week with Faah Haabaah. Right, on Saturday, someone... Oh no! How dare they? How dare they, Shull? It's only August. Yeah, it seems like it's a fair amount of fucking around, but I'm gonna do it. I just don't know if it will affect anything with anything I've got set up currently. So that's why I at least want to finish the stream first. Finish the stream series. Also, it's fucking big. It's a 30 gigabyte download. That's before you fucking install it. So, Anyway. So what we're going to do to start off with today, I'm just going to get a bit of prep for the Faah Haabaah journey done first. That means, sadly, we're going to be... No, that's the wrong one, isn't it? There we go, that's the wrong. Sadly, we're going to be losing Piper here. She's going to go back to Sanctuary in a minute. Well, we're going to go to Sanctuary. We're going to pick up Nick. Because you get more of the story of Faah Haabaah if you've got Nick with you. So that's what I'm going to do. It's like an early birthday celebration for you, is it, Laura? Is that how you're taking that?
Hey, babe. Oh, I'm the type of
Right, I need to buy some ammo as well first.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase. It's what I live for.
Alright.
I'll take a look, sure.
Anything and everything.
We're getting a little bit of silliness going on with the frame rate, aren't we? Just give me a sec. Let me... Let's try that. Oh, that's a bit better. It should be. Oh, that's a little bit better. Still a little tiny little bit choppy, but apart from that.
You've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From
Yeah, all
I've
right.
got a few minutes to browse.
the highest quality available.
I am just going to check this though, Laura. Just give me a sec. I haven't streamed this in quite a while, so it's... Alright, how can I see my own stream now? Come on. Come on, Twitch. The new Twitch app is a pain. Do I just now have to look myself up on Twitch? Jesus. Oh, the game's showing. Turn the volume down a sec. Yeah, the game's showing, Laura. Actually, is there any other ammo I need while we're here? Do some shotgun shells, I guess. How about the 44 rounds? 40, right. We'll just nip back to Good Neighbour and do that again as well. So yeah, I seem to have saved the last 2 longest DLCs in this game until last. I mean, I say that, we've only really done one of the DLCs, Automatron, and that only took about 2 streams, really. Faah Haabaah might take all week, and Nuka World might take a separate week, so... That's why I chose to do them last. Oh! Quickly go to Cleo.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
Oh yeah.
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon.
Ammo. 44. 45. 10 mil. And shotgun shells. We're set for a bit, I think. Ah, did you? Fair enough. Right. Sanctuary. Let's go pick up Nick. Let's see, so we're going to go pick up Nick, and then we've got to go to the Nanako? I wanted to say Nanaki then, but that's, what's his name? That's Red 13's name from Final Fantasy VII, isn't it? Nanaki. So we do also have an extra bit of business to do in Faah Haabaah. We probably won't get to that today, but we've also got mine and Heather's honeymoon. If you remember, all that time ago, yeah, me and Heather married each other.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
You're sitting down, you silly bitch. I can't see your arse. Okay, let's ring the bell. Let's wait for everyone to turn up. Because I'm not wandering around here aimlessly waiting for people. Whoa, Jesus, Piper. Oh, there he is.
What's going on?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
You interested in traveling together?
Sure, could be fun.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
So, any stories you two come across out there? I get the exclusive, right?
Piper, I wouldn't know who else to tell.
We'll send Piper to exactly where she is. You
You
just carry on doing what you're doing, love.
Let me ask you something.
Here we go.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just...
How's the game volume, by the way?
With you and your family.
I don't know, it
It's a whole
feels to me like
hell of a
it could do with
process.
cranking up very
Make
slightly.
Sure you're holding up all right.
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Right.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute...
Yeah, I think I'll crank the volume up.
Synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provision...
Hold that thought, Nick. Yeah, we'll go 35.
Provisional government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
No, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Sure. Sure. Right. Alright, that is freaky. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Come on. poor guy sweated out his existence. He's invisible. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were there. I know, right? Yep, I guess even the Invisible Man needs to stay buff. Right, off we go. Other side of the map. Alright, where's the... alright. I don't really want to go back there, but... Alright, it's the closest spot to it. Let's just pray it's unoccupied still. Let's hope they've not respawned. Oh good, it's clear. Right. We'll still... play it slave? Yes, that's a word. We'll play it slave. Fuck it, we'll claim coastal... well, I say... Holy fuck, my lurks! Can hate those bastards. Yeah. What is down here? Fuck all. Right. Yeah, we haven't been sent here yet, so there's no use claiming the thing yet. Right. And if I remember correctly as well, if I'm not careful, you can spawn a Mylurk Queen here, which would be bad times. So let's take things easy. It usually spawns around here. That may look weird, but it's good for your thighs. Walking like that. Not great for your back, but it's good for your thighs.
I've been thinking about it, and I would go vegetarian, but I think I couldn't really ever give up dog.
Hello, Jimmy Jazz. Right, I seem to remember getting lost when I did this off air weeks ago. So, oh, mines. mine now. I think I need to go up this ridge and then back up and around. How are you doing today, Jimmy Jazz? Apparently I cannot go that way. No. No, I don't, Jimmy Jazz. Where the fuck is the... Right. Okay. No. Don't drink the water. Go for a swim in it instead. Right, we are definitely going the right way now. Nearly there. There it is. There's the house. So, because it was such a long time ago, this is basically a case for me and Nick. That's how the DLC starts.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here? Let's hear what Kenji has to say. Poor guy looks like he's been through the ringer.
One at a time, guys. Okay.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Yeah, that's me. Lowly partner.
Doesn't even make sense in context, but whatever.
Right. Getting back to my daughter. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
I'm not going to push it. Considering all the bonuses and all the extra shit we get in Faah Haabaah, we'll
We'll
yeah.
find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
It's worth
Her
way
room is
more than
upstairs if that
350, so...
And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Alright, I've got a couple of more questions for you two.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just
Don't
leave
like
her
this
family
coffee that my
with
dad's
no
got.
explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her.
Talkie Toaster. Toaster's the name, toasting's the game.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Some of you are getting an advert break at the moment now. Bear with me. It's only 1 minute. Not that you can hear me say that.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Alright, let's talk to the...
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Oh, for fuck.
Did you have any more questions? Anything to help get my daughter back?
No more questions right now.
Did someone fall over then in the background? You alright, Nick? No, you're just sitting there like a idiot.
Excuse me, Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could
will
really
cause stress.
talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Right.
Nothing else right now.
Let's go have a look at this boathouse.
She's a grown woman. She probably just ran off with someone. I bet she shows up again when she gets bored. Like Imogene does, you know?
Maybe. Stuff to steal. Picture frame, right. This lovingly cared for picture of a lighthouse seems almost out of place here. Search. You find a key. Ooh. More stuff to steal. Aha! Grandfather's note. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. I think that should have been the clue to look at the picture. We did it in... We've already got the key. Hey, there we go. Ooh, duct tape. A woohoo.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but
ooh, kitty!
I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams.
I think he heard me. Oh, they've got two.
I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Faah Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off.
Kill me if I ever start to wonder if I'm a synth.
More importantly,
I'd rather be dead.
There's a colony of synths up near this Faah Harbor. We need a way to get there.
What are you doing, Nick?
Let's go talk to Kenji.
What are
He knows the
Nick?
waters better than anyone.
Nick, either sit on that bench or don't. Right, hang on.
Looks like this is Kasumi's room. Let's see if she left any clues about where she went.
Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Fair enough. Lamp. I love lamp.
Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Alright. Well, she was a little tinkerer. Alright.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze. But that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Faah Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Faah Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
A magic boat ride? Will there be sea monsters?
While I know the seas aren't exactly safe, I am confident the boat can get you there unharmed. At least, I hope. Before you go, here's the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I know my partner here can be a little glib, but we won't rest until we get to the bottom of this. You two have my word.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
Right. Before we get the boat, it's just popped up. Tell the railroad. I think it's safe to tell the railroad about this place. I just want to see what happens, because I don't think I ever have. So... we've got it marked on the map anyway. Right, where's Railroad HQ again? Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. Let's go and tell Desdemona about the about Haabaah. That's how you're supposed to pronounce the title today, by the way. Haabaah. Written in phonetic Bostonian. Haabaah. Oh, there's Sean.
So much bigger than I ever imagined.
Completely forgot you existed.
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
I know it's hard to understand. Are you okay, Sean?
I mean, I'll miss them. But if it means everyone else will be safe, as long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Don't think I ever finished Faah Harbor. I somehow ended with an Institute ending and Nick would not shut up about it. Oh, God. Yeah, when Nick gets a bee in his bonnet.
Oh, Sean. Where would I go?
I don't know. You're busy and lots of people need you. Just make sure you don't forget about me. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
Let's give that a listen. Misk. Well...
deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance.
Are you leaving again?
A chance to
Shut
find
up!
whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Bloody hell. Renaming you, Will. I was trying to listen to that. Oh, I thought my view button had buggered again.
Hey, you're Charmer, right? I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. There's word that there's some kind of colony of synths way up the coast.
I know, he can't help it.
You heard anything like that?
The railroad has connections up the coast?
No, not really. I mean, we give synths a head start out of the Commonwealth, but whatever this is, it isn't us. So come on, spill it. What do you know?
I'm following a lead on a place called Faah Harbor.
Never heard of it. Doesn't mean it's not connected, though. If you're already looking into it, don't let me stop you. Just let me know if you find anything, okay?
What you accomplished. What we accomplished. Well, sadly though, our work isn't done. Despite Tom's best efforts, we simply transported too many people out of the Institute too quickly. A sizable number of synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others. Hopefully you can find time from resting on your laurels to help a synth that's been captured.
How bad's the situation out there?
Unknown. The evacuation was, by necessity, quite chaotic. We don't even know how many synths were teleported into danger. I fully expect this is a problem we'll be dealing with for quite some time.
Tell me the plan.
Cut and dry rescue operation, really. Once you liberate the synth, give them this care package. It'll direct them to Bunker Hill for processing. They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
Right.
Hey there. Good to see you again.
Again, I've not left. Right. I'm just quickly going to do something. Because I've just realised my cloud bot's not working again. It just needs the old IT crowd treatment. Have you tried switching it off and on again? Tit. Yes, please, Lulu. No. How are you doing? Right, there it is, Cloudbot. Oh no, it was actually switched off. There we go. How that happens, I don't know how or why it switches itself off, but it does. I'm good, Lulu. I'm good. Tell you what we'll do. That little diversion, that lost soul, we'll go deal with that. Let's go deal with that first. And then we can go to Haabaah. What are you up to today then, Lulu? Sorry, I was stretching. The Robco Pip-Boy is the ultimate in personal computing devices. Read the text that you can't see on the screen. It's going to be one hell of a task, but I'm probably going to do this at some point. I'm going to go back through all of these Fallout streams, this being the 32nd, and I'm going to count up how much time we spend in this game in fucking loading screens. Across the waterfront, innit? Yeah, we'll just do this quick. I think it's a Radiant quest, innit? Oh, hello, you. Well, I might do a stream in a minute. Haven't decided. Right, how do we get up there now then? You first. Oh, right. Drug den.
What's that? Good.
Whoa! Nearly shot you, you dizzy sausage. Whoa! No, I did shoot you. Reload. Oh no, that reload's a quick save. Shit. Oh no, how far back is it going to put me now? What did you start, Lulu? Come on. Come and tell Uncle Peter. Yeah, I think I've reloaded something by accident. I hit F9. Yeah, it's put me back here. Bollocks. Right. There we go. That's the correct. Oh. Ain't that wrong with that. You can attach it to your MySpace. Right, I'm going to pick something that doesn't have explosive ammo, so I don't hit the synth. There we go.
You're mine now.
Someone's coming. Anyone you walk away from. What's that?
You've been a hipster. Hipster Lulu. Hello there, Will. Damn right.
So someone should make use of it.
Right. There we go.
You're safe now. This will tell you how to stay that way.
You're the railroad, right? Oh,
Don't encourage him, Laura.
Again, thank you.
Right, okay, back to Carrington. Right, so we've done that little bit of business that got sprung on us. Now we can go up north to Haabaah. Will is good boy, you lot are just mean. Oh, hey, hello Vicky. Again? I saw you at the start of the stream. Lulu's got a blog. Yeah. She calls it her bum log. Oh, I might. No, I'm not going to be able to fast travel from here, am I? Right. Let's go back into the drug den. Ah, fair enough. God, it's... Right. Very British moment, but I'm going to talk about the weather for a second. It's not all too... It's not as warm today as it's been in the for the last couple of weeks, but fuck me, it's clammy. My hands feel manging right now. Right, so we've got this. We've got a raider on the roof. Raider on the roof. Boom, 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 boom.
What the hell was that?
Let's deal with it. Where the fuck are you? Oh, now you're below me.
This is... What the fuck was that?
Aha. Oh, you're down there now. Well, did you fall off? Yeah. Sticky, yeah. There you go. Have a sleep in the water. Right, back to Carrington. Yeah. We've been promised a good storm all weekend, but it's just not happened, has it? Oh, also, I probably should really send this in a private... Well, probably should just text you this, but... be safe at the moment, Vicky. I know things are a bit hairy where you are. Just be safe.
You really do amaze. Here you go.
Thank you. I was seeing some of the footage of it last night. It's not good. Although, one piece of footage I did see, I used to work there! It was Bradshawgate. I saw some footage of what was going on Bradshawgate. I was like, I used to work there! I mean, it used to be a subway, but I used to work there. Well, no, you're right there, Will, but... Yeah. Right, let's get the boat.
Atom bomb, baby, on my atom bomb.
Travel to Faah Haabaah. Let's go! That shut you up.
Faah Harbor, here we come. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I don't think Nick got on the boat, did he? No. He'll magically appear in Faah Harbor, though. Considering, well, even though the boat's just taken off without him. Yeah, I don't know why I put my hoodie on. I'm all horrible. Magic, yeah. I should chat with Heather about honeymoon plans once we've landed in Faah Harbor. Actually, no, you have something very very important and pressing to do as soon as you reach Faah Harbor, so... It can wait, quite frankly. Oh, is it? Oh, no. I had a problem off stream with this game. I went into third person mode and couldn't get back into first. No matter what I did, no matter how hard I mashed the V button. Wow. Let's see. It's about having to function and the funny shit that happens when you're both mentally and physically as fucked as I, while still being expected to act like you have no issues and your mind and body are fine. So just shut it and get on with it. Basically, but on a light-hearted way. So yeah. Well, that's good. That sounds good. You'll have to link us to it. I'll give it a read.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Dinner time?
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog! You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The Hall never lets us down. Now follow me!
Sure. Right. Let's equip ourselves with... Where is it? The Overseer's Guardian.
Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Quite a welcome.
It was.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
Do you know what, Will? I could probably do with a scope during this next fight on this gun. You twat.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
I was thinking more about the fog. Oh, that's a mine.
We've got this.
See what I mean? Also, with this frame rate, the I keep squeezing my mouse. Ooh, woo. I'm squeezing my mouse for you. There you are.
hasn't killed me yet. You sure as hell won't.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fall. Something's coming.
Oh, I heard that. Where the fuck are you going, Heather? Stop focusing on frag mines, you stupid game. Ooh. Holy fuck! Steady on.
Watch yourself. Give him some covering fire. We're clear. All right.
Right, okay, let's find... There was 2 legendaries there, wasn't there?
Those anglers were nasty.
Let's just grab everything we can, though. So it says, talk to Captain Avery. We'll do that in a sec. Right, where was the other legendary then? Shit. Oh. Forgot about that. Kinky lot, these Faah Haabaah people, aren't they? Right, where was the other legendary? I just give up.
More monsters than I expected. And spooky as fuck. Maybe the
Oh, Jared Gresham's dead. I have no idea who Jared Gresham was supposed to be. Is it you? No. No, now I'm carrying way too much. Well. Alright, I'll deal with my weight issue in a sec. Hey.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
Thank you.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost
What, like
normal.
tires?
Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Bloody hell.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Right.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world.
Just double check it. Yeah.
Buy my guns now.
All of my...
Huh. The mainlander. Great.
All of my map markers are in Faah Haabaah now.
Welcome to the big
Let's
shop.
sort out this
If you need any
weight,
odds and ends, I'm your
weight
man.
thing. What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Let's borrow.
Maybe.
Here's what I got.
But I'm also selling. Right. Kind of appreciate I'm mostly selling some of your dead friends' things back to you, but finders keepers, they're technically mine now. Actually, give me that hat back. We might as well dress like a local. Oh shit. No. There we go. Right, time to dress like a local. By which I mean I'm just putting on a hat. There we go. Alright, let's have a wander around. Let's see what we can pick up while we're here. Hat, the perfect disguise. Yes.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Besides Captain Avery.
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land. Even though they're squatting on it, like wretches.
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave. And that's a fact.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
I'll keep an eye out while I'm there.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out. They're good.
So I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps.
The pay is what the pay is. Are you in or
It's
out?
worth a shot.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
What did you just call me? Right. We'll pick up and start the quests for these people, and then I'll have a quick chat with Heather about the honeymoon.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, 'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Faah Harbor.
Can you speak faster?
It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Faah Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. But now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious...
Yeah, Will's right, Lulu. You have read a book.
Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
I get it. I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine, but you'd better make this worth my time.
Don't worry about that. One thing a Dalton's never been is poor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That will be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey.
Who?
Petey was my cousin.
Oh.
He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants.
Oh, we know you're thirsty, Lulu.
He made it back
Especially
to
for
town.
Cineas.
He died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame.
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Okie doke.
Looks like Mirelurk's on the menu. Did you see that big one boiling away outside?
Excellent.
Hey, collected an issue of Islander's Almanac. We've unlocked points of interest map markers across the... Not that it matters, actually, because I took that Explorer perk. Well, I got that Explorer reward for finishing Ellen's quest, which means all the map markers are unlocked.
Value keeping the old
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Yeah, I know. Can one person speak at a time?
So the fogs are coming for us all.
Right, let's go shut you all.
Any better way of greeting it than to have another round? On the house. Yeah. Time to party.
Jeez.
Here's some mitts.
It looks like a pack of behemoths.
Mainlander, today's your
I think
lucky
Faah
day.
Harbor can use all the
Free
help it
beer
can
for
get.
ya. Ha ha.
Right, okay.
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
Free beer? Shit, I know, right? Turn it... Do you know what? Yeah. I was saying before, the game feels a little bit quieter than usual today. So, yeah, alright, I've turned it up a little.
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island.
I think that's what I just did,
It's
Will.
alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. Geiger don't get you. The madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
Just let me double check it's not an OBS thing then. Audio capture outputs. Perfect. Huh. Weird. I don't know why. I don't know why the game seems to be quieter than usual today, but hey. You just want peepsy, do you, Lulu? You just want peepsy. Right. So I was just moving my mic. It was right in my face.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
You sound fucking insane.
What do you have?
Now that's what I like to hear. Ha!
Let's see, what does he have? Nothing.
You don't like the service, there's the door.
Shut up, Debbie.
Excuse me.
What's your order, sweetie?
What do you have to drink?
All sorts of old world booze. We carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an Islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than the stuff you're used to.
Not today.
I get ya.
I've already been given a beer and a whiskey, so let me drink that first, you dizzy sausage. Right. Alright, hello, old long
Captain
fella.
Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
The runaway's name is Kasumi. You, know about her?
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard her, maybe not.
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia.
Yes, me good, wordly.
Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
hold on.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Thank you very much, Vilbert Sun, for the donation. I'll just quickly check that for a... I'll check that for a message. But thank you very much. Open a new window. Luckily, I'm not in a Discord voice call this time, so it's not going to break anything. Finish your whiskey and beer. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thank you very much. That sounds disgusting, Will. Maybe that's what's really going on. He's not really got that stomach issue. He's just growing a tap for Pepsi, for Lulu. That's what it is. It's just taking its time coming out.
The real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or 3. Worse than Meyer lurks out there.
Okay, need some
I need
time.
to take care of a few things. Handle your necessities, then off.
He's turning into Pepsi Man. Yeah, Pepsi Man. Right, okay, so we've got him marked. Alright, let's chat with the wife.
Hey.
Hiya, handsome.
Hey.
I've got something for you. Here's the map and the password we'll need to get inside the seaside bunker.
Thank you.
Right. I'm not pressing it. I'm being pushed by an MP. I was being pushed by an NPC then.
That's all for now.
No worries.
Fortify your gut against the fog.
Right. What to do now? We've got a whole host and raft of things to do. Mulberry. Right. I'm going to deactivate that. Take Heather to the seaside bunker. Where is it? Oh, right. Oh, if it's already marked, might as well. Right. I was going to save this until tomorrow, but we might as well get the honeymoon done before we carry on with the actual Faah Haabaah story. Don't worry, it doesn't get weird. Let's go. Seaside bunker. You don't get to see the honeymoon night. Don't worry. Talking directly at Twitch there, not you guys. I know you sickos would like to see it, but it's not like that time I accidentally activated a sex mod in Fallout New Vegas. I've still got that clip. I've been meaning to censor it and... Wait a sec, I thought she gave me the fucking key. Yeah, I've still got the clip of the time I accidentally activated a sex mod on Fallout New Vegas and it got a bit porny. Luckily, I took the game off screen before anything like that happened.
Looks like it's been locked up since before the war.
You know, I can probably make that terminal talk for you.
No, it's fine. I've got the password, haven't I?
What are you hiding? I think you're gonna want to go through this.
I'm actually a little bit creeped out that you're along for the ride here, Nick. This is my honeymoon. Can you...
Hey.
Go on.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Thank you. Yeah, if I can, I'll do it tonight. I'll censor it and I'll upload it. I'll censor it properly and upload the clip. So keep an eye on my YouTube channel. I'm a little bit disturbed by the presence of empty syringes in this little honeymoon bunker, to be honest. Unlock. If you've forgotten your password, please come up to the house and we'll give you a new one. Yeah. Colin and note. Right, here we go.
It's so cute. We are going to have so much fun.
Alright, here we go. Welcome to the Seaside Bunker. We hope you enjoy your stay and have fun exploring the island. Bunker amenities. There is a holotape in the kitchen for your convenience. We've provided dinner this evening. Please let us know if you would like dinner service any other night and we will deliver it at 7 PM sharp. Contact us for the day menu. We've provided some basic snacks, drinks and toiletries for you. Please enjoy. Outside the bunker and at the water's edge is a fire pit and chairs to relax and take in the view. Walkable things to do. If you exit the bunker and walk north and east along the coastline, or you can take a short drive to the bridge east of here, you will stumble upon Lover's Arch, a natural rock formation, which is watched over by the lovers themselves. 2 nearby rocks that stand proud above the water. Whee! Locals say if a couple walks through the arch, they will be blessed with a long and happy life together. 2. The Oceanarium is just south of the bunker. You can walk there, but it's tough going along the water, and we recommend you stick to the road. They have an enormous whale skeleton on display, but the hidden gem there is a small shop behind the museum, which is owned by the Alves brothers, who make their own ice cream there on the island. It's best in the state. You can visit the shop without purchasing admission to the Oceanarium. In addition to the ice cream, they sell souvenirs and alcohol after 2 p.m. They make excellent rum and vim float, as well as their famous portmanteau, a drink based on their award-winning Alves Brothers Port Bar Haabaah. Cool. Chat with Heather about... Right, okay. Hey.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Right, hang on a sec. I've just realised something. Nick, just take a seat or something.
Hey.
Hey! Should we start the festivities here? The bed looks very inviting. Or should we go out and sit by the water? Do you have a preference?
What do you think?
I think you should take me to bed.
Like I say, it doesn't get like that. Ooh. Stuffs. Hidden safe. Right. I don't remember this being here.
Nice.
Let's see what else is knocking around. Okay. Sleep until morning. Poor Nick. Narrator, it got like that. No. No, it doesn't. And
like
clearly didn't get like that because we both slept in our clothes. Right. What's next? Take Heather to explore the shop at the Oceanarium. Take Heather to see the Lover's Arch. Take Heather to sit by the water. With a note. Heather and I are on all honey. Right, okay. So, 1 of 3. Which is closer, though? Let's look at the map. Alright, we'll do sit by the water because it is just outside. Alright, you come with me now.
See what I can do.
Just because otherwise I'll forget you there. See, I told you it wouldn't get weird. Here we go. I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay, where's my wife? Where's my wife? No, actually, where the fuck is she? Oh, that's right. I've got a transponder, haven't I? I can just call her over. There she is.
Hey.
Yeah, this took me ages to work out, but you need to tell her to sit down.
Happy to.
And like a good wife, she does what she's told.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. So peaceful. It's beautiful, isn't it?
The water?
Yeah. Think there are monsters out there? Big, scary sea monsters? Seems like the place for them.
Who knows?
Aliens are real. Why not sea monsters? Hell, when you think about it, the world is full of monsters. No one can deny that, right?
Of course not. Irradiated monsters are constantly trying to kill me.
So maybe we don't go swimming too far out. That's all I'm saying. Hey, want to hear my you'll never believe it but it's true Deathclaw story?
Sure.
Sure, go ahead.
It happened outside Quincy. I was off the road digging around under a bush to get a gas can out of the dirt when I heard a stick snap behind me. I slowly turned my head, and there, 10 feet away from me, was the biggest Deathclaw I'd ever seen. It was as big as a wicked truck. Luckily, he hadn't seen me, so I carefully picked up a rock and threw it as far as I could to distract him. It worked. When he turned to run toward the noise, I jumped on his tail, ran up his back, and grabbed him by the neck. He jumped, and he roared, and he ran around in circles trying to shake me loose, but I held on tight, pulled out a grenade, and stuffed it down his throat.
Bollocks.
I only had moments to save myself. I leapt to my feet, slid down his back to the tip of his tail, and I sailed into the air. I hit the ground running, but he was right behind me. I could feel the tips of his claws on my back. This was it.
You're talking shit, Heather.
You can guess the rest. The grenade went off, I went home to wash my pants, and I ate Deathclaw steak for a week. I still have that damn gas can.
No way.
Okay, tell me your story. Did you ever kill a Deathclaw better than that?
I did. With nothing more than a pistol and 3 bullets. 1 shot in each eye and 1 in the forehead took care of that Deathclaw.
This is so fun. Just sitting here spending time together. I like honeymoons.
How many have you had?
I couldn't agree more. You're the best friend I could ever ask for.
Not sure we can top this. Unless we go back inside.
I think that's what you have to do here. Or not. Right, we'll try again.
Hey, hon?
Do you think 2 ghouls could have a baby? And if they could, would it be a ghoul baby? Or a regular human baby?
No, somehow I think the radiation might have...
How would something like that even work?
Yeah.
I don't know. But you have to choose one or the other. Do you think it would be a ghoul baby or a regular human baby?
I don't know. An awful lot of unknowns.
I think it would be a human baby.
Right, I'm waiting for the thing to pop up saying that I've done what I need to do here. You have 1,000 hours... You have a... Hey, hello 12-bit gaming. I have 1,000 hours in Fallout 4 alone. All of the Fallouts combined, I have about 2,000 hours total. This is a great game. I dread to think how many hours I've got in the Fallout games.
Can we chat?
Sure.
What's on your mind?
Thought it was about time we celebrate this partnership.
Ah,
Here's
there
to
we go.
clear roads, clear skies, and good company. This one's on me.
Settler's Punch.
I like it.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Hey, hon.
Seriously, get rid of the marker.
Can we chat?
I'd like that.
Hey, hon.
Hey, handsome.
You do know you've got the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
Maybe I have to
love
be
your
nice to her.
face.
I don't know.
Just looking at you makes me happy.
Alright, this is annoying me now. I can't remember how I did this. They are great games. What do you expect to not put months in? Well, yeah. To be fair, right, this is my longest ever streaming series now. This is the longest time I've ever spent streaming a particular game, especially one playthrough of it. I think I started this playthrough back in March. So yeah, it's been nearly 5 months. I mean, obviously
Excuse me.
I took a...
Hey, partner.
I take the occasional break to sort of mix things up and play different games, but...
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Shoot.
Oh, now the game's going a bit funny. No, that was it.
That was it.
Right. I'm trying to remember now. How the fuck did...
Hey.
Yes, love?
Will lost track of time.
Hold up a sec.
What's going on?
That was it.
Roger that.
Right, I think we just... move on, don't we?
Hey, hon.
What's up?
It just
Roger
works. Yeah. Alright, yes, alright, Laura. Chances are I'm going to have to shoot something on the way over here now.
Man, this fog is messing with my mind.
In fact, yeah, I can see a gulper.
Do they seem weird to you?
Oh! Well, that bodes well for the rest of this DLC, doesn't it? Cheers, Will. That could have gone better.
Hey, hon.
Yeah. Right, we have to do
Yes?
this again, but I'll skip through the dialogue. This time, I'm going to put her in the chair, that chair there.
Hey, hon.
What's up? Roger that.
Fucking sit down, you... Jesus! Ah, no worries, 12-bit gaming. You have fun. Right.
Hey, hon.
My love? No problem.
Alright, go on. Sit down.
Happy to. So peaceful.
The water? Sure.
Hell.
Of course not.
So maybe we don't go.
Right. Let's hear your best monster story.
It happened. I was.
Yep. We know all about this. It's about as
He jumped. And
it's
he
about as
roared.
plausible as
only had moments to save myself.
Will telling us about the
ground
girl he
running, but he was
banged
right
last night.
Behind me. I could feel the tip. You can guess.
No way. I did. With one shot in each. Uh-huh.
This is so fun.
Works for me.
Not sure we can top this.
Right, no, that's getting annoying. Right. I'll figure it out. Because somehow you've got to... No, the marker's still there. I am all... Hello, Big Dro. How are you doing, blood? Alright, fuck it. This time we'll go to the Oceanarian
I
first.
wonder what the mariner's real name is. I bet it's Velma. She looks like a Velma.
Whoa!
Careful. That flower might turn out to be an angler.
Really? You think so, Heather? Well done! Aren't you observant? Yeah, go on. Right, we've... Oh, piss off. Right. Really? So you've just basically got a load of religious dildos on your phone?
Trying to hide? Fun that way. Dog, it has you.
Hello. Damn right, I cleaned house. Oh no. Oh no, Lulu. Bad Jesus! I love that, Laura.
Yes. Need the password.
There we go. Lucas, read this. I've perfected the new recipe and I'm ready to take it out to our customers so they can put it on their menus. I'm especially keen to get it into the restaurant at Cliff's Edge Hotel. They should be offering both our ice cream and the port. I have a meeting with the general manager Thursday if you want to come with. Meeting starts at 11 AM in the office behind the front desk. I'm giving him a free case of the port to help persuade him. Have you tried the port with the captain's blend yet? It's dynamite. Not ready for business since it's a test flavour, but it's delicious. You must try it. I've left one here for you. If you want another bottle of the new Vim, come over to the house. I scored a few from the focus testers. They sent him home with a whole case. Alright, unlock.
There's some good stuff in here.
There we go.
And some Vim.
Perfect.
Hey, now we can make it ourselves. What's in here? Ooh. All mine now. As are these.
Nice. Yes.
And that's everything you can grab from here. You should have... Right, Lulu. What you should have done... right, is when you realised that they'd seen it, you should have looked them dead in the eyes and gone, I'm so sorry. It's just sometimes I get biblically horny. And then just not said anything about it afterwards. Clacky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Laura. I feel ya. I get ya. Right, that's the Lover's Arch, innit?
I love Cassie. She reminds me of Mama Murphy. Let's go avenge Petey.
Not a bad idea, actually. Let's go and do that, because it means we get to go and shoot some things. We'll deal with the rest of this honeymoon later. Right, so it's the National Park camp. Actually, I think... he takes us... I'm trying to think, which route does Old Longfellow take us? And then we go... because that's our Acadia there. Alright, yeah. Let's go and tell Old Longfellow that we're ready to go to Arcadia. Get there, get that marked, and then Really? Will, it's the first thing you're supposed to do! It is literally the first thing you're supposed to do, Will. That's like saying I played Fallout 3, but I never found Megaton. How weird is that? Yeah, as it's 4:30, I think, yeah, if we'll deal with everything else tomorrow. It's 4:30 now, so we'll We'll get the guided tour up to Acadia, and then we'll meet the people at Acadia, and then that's it. The smell of Josh. Oh dear.
Your damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
I swear, her tail's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to...
So hang on. For now, just so I don't confuse myself, I'll switch off. Then. There we go.
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tone.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Fine.
Yes.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Alright, come on.
Want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Shut up.
Never seen anything like anglers before. Did you notice those lights on their heads? What the fuck?
It's whiskey.
Yeah, I'm sure there. Will's got a point. He might have been joking there, but I'm sure there are
Acadia's above the fog line on the mountain.
polite ways of telling
Bit
him.
of a hike. You might want to take this for the road, in case foul is seen, but it'll help. We need to move through the old mountain trail where we're.
Yeah, the game's been a bit funny with. Right, hang on a sec.
Fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth.
Bear with me. I'm gonna restart the game. Let's make a hard save.
Mainlanders.
I'm gonna restart the game and then try that again, because it was starting to go a bit weird, wasn't it? Right, where is it? There you are, Fallout 4. Is that normal by comparison, Laura? They're normal, but they play D&D. Oh, I see. I see. In short, not very normal at all then, Will. He's like the smell generator, is he, Lulu? Stands there in front of the fan. Oh God, no. Will, vanilla and lavender. Two of the most overpowering smells you can think of. No, no. That would drive me insane. Serious. Oh God. Right, I'm gonna say. I've just realised that's probably been happening throughout this entire stream, but I've only just noticed it. The game needs lifting up slightly. There we go. You're still not gonna get the entire game on the screen, but yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, we're about to get into a fight.
Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
I like listening to Cassie's stories. It's like when my dad would tell us stories when we were little.
Laura smells like bacon. Laura smells like bacon.
Got any more of that jerky?
Oh, I've got... Right. Woo! Okay, there's one more. Ah, there you are.
Afraid? You should be.
Gone. Yeah, Jesus, Lulu.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Faah harbor.
That whale skeleton is so big. I wonder what else they had at the oceanarium back then. Lobsters, maybe. Folks say they were delicious.
Trappers were mean to begin with.
Alright, come on, old log fella. Get us to Acadia.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Fine. Show me where to go, Speed Racer.
Don't know why Grandpa Chuckles gave you all the credit. I helped kill those trackers too.
Yes, alright.
Into the breach!
Jeez! I will not be bested by dogs.
Anyone you walk away from.
Like them puppies. You blow everything extra mean. Still got a ways to go.
Alright, off you go. Come on.
Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear.
Yeah, probably.
I need to grab some of that glowing fungus we keep seeing. It looks promising.
Alright, where?
young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
All this has happened. What do you mean by that? You strange old man. Oh, I don't like that noise.
A lot of ferns here, but I haven't seen any with flowers yet.
Oh, it's Milurks. And Gulpers. Nice! Yes, just what we needed. Oh, it's only a soft shell. There we go.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Oh, fucking ghouls.
Barrel.
Quite a bit of exercise, Pat.
Hard to see through the fog.
Strange old man. Yeah. There is. Yeah.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rat worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Faah Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog.
Really?
You do well to avoid
Really
such
well.
creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom.
Yeah, I can hear the Geiger counter going, so I'm picking up rads. Speed this up, woman.
A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
I don't think many people do, Will.
Suppose I got nothing better to do.
Huh. Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
In fact, yeah, we are there now. That big dome you can see in the background, that's it.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
No one asked you.
Looks like a synth haven. Looks like a synth shit heap.
Here we go. We've made it.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties. Don't stray too far. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Faah Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
No, we've got Nick with us, it's fine.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Right. We've made it to Acadia. Let's go in. Roughly about half an hour left, which should give me just enough time to meet the people of Arcadia. Arcadia, something totally different. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to...
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Huh.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and a pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth? We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror. Nick? It can't be.
This is why I brought Nick.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life. Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment. Keep talking. One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together. If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room up there" argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't.
That's true, Will.
I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Oh, don't get all Blade Runner on me.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean.
I need you to take this test real quick. Well, yeah, the Voight Kampf test.
Well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first...
That is what it's called, the Voight.
That's usually
Voight
a
Kampf,
sign.
I think.
Data is easy to migrate, but feelings... that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a
Why am I
memory
doubting
can
myself
feel
now?
like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here, whatever you decide is true for yourself.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil.
Oh, God, Laura. Stay safe,
gratitude.
sweet.
Is there anything else you need?
Yeah, stay safe, hon. Like I was saying to Vicky earlier. Stay safe, sweet. How many shoe zones? Well, yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost... I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Are you saying you don't want the Railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear blind your cause.
Yeah, like Will says, you keep your shoes and your windows safe.
I didn't come to argue. I just wanted you to know we're out there, helping your people.
I know. I'm sorry. It's easy for me to worry about our ideals while I'm so far away from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Can I help you with anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps
all right.
were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Alright, let's find out what this is about. Oi! What's here?
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
talk to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Your little town is too far from Newcastle. That just sounds like a city of cats, Laura. I'm from Newcastle upon Tyne.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Faah Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. It was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Alright, Laura. You have fun.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed.
Oh, dramatic turnaround.
The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else.
Love you too, Laura.
My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there.
Turn around.
The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Right, okay.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss. I manage. That's all that matters. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island. So you
No.
may be decently equipped.
I've literally just turned up here.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Faah Harbor. He's one of us, a synth.
Whoa,
He's
whoa.
the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course,
Hey, hello,
he's not likely
Cryptic.
to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Right. Alright. Before we go talk to Kasumi, I just need to have a pee, so bear with me. In fact, I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, we're going to have a quick chat with Kasumi, and then we're going to wrap up this stream. Downstairs.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
You left without telling
Winner
your
for
folks
Lopez.
why. You must
Jesus
have known
Christ.
they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Synth. Koibel.
What if I
Synth.
told you that there's a secret? A big secret here on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Also, hello, Koibel.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Faah Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can make all the jokes you want. Now, I've tried doing some digging on my own, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I know a thing or two about hacking. I'll give it a try.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Well, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow then. Let's make a hard save.
I think we ought to talk.
Whoa! Alright. We're not going to end just yet.
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get...
We'll get through this and then
life inside the Institute.
Calling it.
They keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years. And someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side. And that's it. They...
Oh my god, was that a Portal reference?
To the brave new world.
No, it wasn't.
Such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
It might be. So, might be the same voice actor.
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories, my personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. First person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't gonna hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. Local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And it's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. Should probably head out.
Well, that's where we're going to end. I'm going to remake my hard save. So, the plan is to get through Faah Haabaah. This week, it's going to be a stream every afternoon. Yeah, stream every afternoon, and I might do the odd evening stream this week, but it won't be Fallout 4 in the evenings. But if you want to continue on with the story of this, join me tomorrow afternoon here on Twitch and YouTube, where we'll be carrying on the Faah Haabaah DLC. For now, though, I'm going to have a quick look on Twitch, see if anyone's live to raid. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Let's see, who live? For those watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Alright, fuck it, Mark. We're going to raid the Worldly Gamer, who is currently playing some Tomb Raider 2 Remastered. I really need to get back into that. Alright, the raid's been created. For now, though, going to say thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out. Peace off. Love you all. Might see you later with something different. If not, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Goodbye.